how you get gear in this game on your own and how you make gear in this game is absurdly noob unfriendly. It is so confusing to a new player that even if you explain it to them, they won't fucking understand shit. If you understand like weightings and like how items are generated, they're not gonna understand anything at all still. I can look at like this item and say, when I use an exalted orb on this item, I already know what is likely to happen and kind of like what is good and what is bad to happen without even using an exalted orb. This item has 1 prefix, 2 suffixes. So first it's gonna 50-50 decide, there's no weighting there, whether it's gonna pick a suffix or a prefix. I'm more interested to see what the prefix is than the suffix. The chance that the prefix hits an energy shield mod, evasion mod, that's what I want, is pretty high actually. It's quite likely. But then the chance that it actually picks one that's actually high tier, it's completely random. If I exalt this and I get an energy shield mod, the chance I get the lowest tier versus the highest tier is literally the exact same. If I do it on this item and I get a fizz mod, the chance it picks the highest tier versus the lowest tier is like 1 in 250. That gigantic of a difference. And people have no understanding of any of this shit unless they've played PoE 1. So when I hit the exalted orb on this item, it's 50-50. Whether it picks prefix or suffix. A bad hit would be like thorns. That's perfectly likely. But it's not rare at all for me to hit an energy shield mod here. It's totally likely. Doesn't mean that I will, but I did, see? I literally hit one. I hit a low tier one, though. So for me to continue crafting this item is like very low, right? It's very low. There's no reason for me to consider crafting further, because I missed. I hit my mod, but I hit a low tier. It's impossible for people to understand who've never played these games before, like what is happening when they're putting currency in their items. It's extremely noob unfriendly. It's absurdly noob unfriendly because without like a ton of time in PoE 1, you're not gonna know any of this shit, and it's all gonna, you're just literally just walking around completely blind. All your noobs and average players will probably never craft a single thing. They'll give up crafting, and all of their, where it all funnels down for every single new player and average player is they're all just gonna use trade. Because they don't know how items work at all in this game. They don't know how they're crafted, they don't know how they're like generated, they don't know what to do when they have certain roles, and just like the people who know will do it still, essentially. Learning how to trade is harder than crafting. I mean, I'm sure it feels good to whisper people and then they don't respond or anything, you're just sitting there. And then you'll understand 1 week later, because you're doing the exact same fucking thing. You were frustrated when you whispered people, and they wouldn't respond to you, and then you got some guy asking for this item that's been in your tab for 1x, and you can't fucking be bothered to go fucking like get it out of your trade and trade it with the guy. Now you're the guy ignoring people. I very, very highly recommend people try SSF. It doesn't even have to be hardcore. Just to learn how like items are generated and get used to like crafting ground up. I think it's really, really important to understand that. One thing that a lot of people don't understand is, here, I'll show you. So, watch what happens to my number here. So putting a node for 10% mana regen gave me like 3 mana regen. But if I just change the mana of my character, this is genuinely 3 times, like over 3 times more impactful to get an actual mana roll in your gear, right? The amount of, like, you solve a lot of your mana problems just by having more mana. If I'm CI, I have 1 life, meaning my stun threshold is 1. And it also means that getting frozen threshold is 1, which means if I get hit by any cold damage in the entire game, I will be frozen with 1 life on CI. The values get set to 1, and you have to find ways to solve it. First off, I have to travel up here, like 5 points, right? So I lose 5 levels just pathing up here. And then I have to click to here, so I don't get chain frozen. So that's another 9 points, and then I have to solve stun. So I have to click through this, and I have to click at least one of these wheels, and that's like 4 points also. So I lose like 15 levels just to click CI. Drop me the belt too. 73, is that good? I found 1 invite but didn't have enough to defer it. That actually happened to me on the Warrior, and I was sad. That genuinely, I forgot about that. That actually did happen. I had the same thing happen to me. I cried. Then I shit my pants. Then I had to throw away the pants because the pants were permanently brown stained even after using bleach. And then I couldn't find the same matching pants online, so I just like, I don't have pants anymore. I'm literally not wearing pants while I'm streaming right now. I'm completely naked, actually. Do you think Korgos likes wearing clothes, or do you think he likes being naked all the time? Tyrannical? Let me explain something to you. Tyrannical, expert crackling staff. Watch this. Unique stellar amulet guaranteed now. What? Give me a resist, dude. Just like, I'll fucking take 10 resist, dude. I'm not looking. I'm gonna open my eyes and I'm gonna read chat, and you guys are not alkLFGing. Fuck off. Life gained on kill. Eat shit. This game's shit. I'm gonna cast this ring one time. Kill the mana, the life on kill, please. It actually did. What the fuck? I got int. Int's like okay. 4Gs, Kripp Toes, Kripp Toes. Aren't those like bite-sized little snacks? Kripp Toes? But they're like shaped like feet. I need sound effects for my gameplay. Flindenstein and Dreacle Smear. I repeat, Dreacle Smear. Do you know who Dreacle Smear is? Picture Pikachu, except he's brown and he's kind of stupid looking, and like his face is like half drooping. That's Dreacle Smear. His powers aren't lightning based. They're brown based. Now. Oh, I got 3 of them. Is that good? Attacked it. What the fuck is this? That's so good for a character. Alright, this Chaos Orb. I need to hit the accuracy or the regen. What?
Yeah, if you follow the mummies and the corpses and you triangulate the trajectory, you will find the Citadel. Yeah, so I divided 3 by the integer, and I followed the mummy at an angle, and took the derivative, divided by 2, and I square root my asshole. There it is.
Big nose, watch this Evolve Orb. Now. 18%. Actually, oh my god, I actually did the thing. I got 17 PDR helmet. It's actually sick. Wonder what new mace skills they'll add eventually. Probably Ground Slam, but to use it you have to like get a shovel and like dig up the ground first. That takes 3 seconds, and then after you've dug up the ground you can begin to like put your weapon into the ground in the hole. And then you can like 5 nice mods. Time to get a 6th mod that's absolute trash. I'm kind of tired. I think I'm done for now. I'm like getting zombied. I'm probably just gonna be a degenerate for a couple hours and then pass out and then be back tomorrow and hopefully I get better sleep. Yo, what up, Bubs? You bumming it up and you're bumming it down. You are bumming it all.